Has Tinubu and other Muslims learned their lessons? An average Yoruba Muslim goes through unimaginable persecution, and he is meant to absorb the pain that his non-Muslim relatives and non-relatives met on him or her. All for peace to reign in Yoruba land. Peace reigning burden is never placed on Yoruba Christians, but on Muslims. The Yoruba Muslim, who wants to attain economic and social upward mobility, had to become less religious, irreligious, or in clear terms, liberal Muslim, all to send a message of, I am for all Yoruba Christians. Not even to Yoruba Muslims. Yoruba Christians, on the other hand, can move to any level, economic, social, political, in Yoruba land by being hate speakers against Islam, Pentecostal evangelists, etc. In other words, Yoruba Christians are just like the Christian colonial masters, contrived an unfair standard to constrain and restrict the Islam of Yoruba Muslims. It is this institutionalized bigotry, Islamophobia, and religious side that produced people like Balaji Ahmed Tinubu and his sacrifice. 1. Just to show I am not a practicing Muslim or active Muslim, Tinubu has attended Yoruba Christian church programs on some occasions. 2. Hardly do you find Tinubu in the midst of Muslims until recently. 3. Hardly do you see Tinubu in a mosque until recently. 4. Even Tinubu has gone to redeem churches that are recently plotting against him. 5. Tinubu married a Christian woman who is a redeemed member. 6. This woman is also a redeemed church pastor. Some have said she rose to become a deacon, but what we are certain about is her pastoral position. 7. Tinubu helped many Yoruba Christians, politically and economically. 8. The Yoruba Muslims that we find in many cases with Tinubu are often the ones like him. 9. Tinubu picked Oshibanjo for the vice-presidential position to jettison being a vice to Buhari. We are told of this. 10. Tinubu even handed the key of Lagos governorship position to Christians, yet Christians and particularly Redeemed Church plotted against him. In other words, Tinubu's religious inadequacies, liberal Muslim, that he is a Muslim, is a problem to these Christians. That he has Ahmed in his name is still a problem to them. These Christian calls for liberal Muslims is to get an easy Muslim they can use to climb to power, and then easily stab or conquer them. A diabolical philosophy is termed Machiavelli philosophy. Presently, the only hope for Tinubu is Muslim. The Christians, whom he was pleasing all along, are ready to butcher him politically. We pray Tinubu has learned his lessons. Irreligious, liberal Muslims must understand that you can't please Christians. I am not the one saying this. Allah said it in Quran. Turn a blind eye to the Quran at your own downfall. Allah Almighty said in Quran chapter 2 verses 120, and never will the Jews or the Christians approve of you until you follow their religion. Say, indeed, the guidance of Allah is the only guidance. If you were to follow their desires after what has come to you of knowledge, you would have against Allah no protector or helper. Al-Baqara 120.